So the GAIA CLL13 trial was a great collaboration between the German CLL study group, the Holland group, our Nordic CLL study group, and Ireland and Israel, and it has really, to me, emphasized the importance of having close collaboration between academic trial groups and also pharmaceutical companies to develop the most systematic testing of what is the optimal treatment in frontline of CLL. Essentially what we did was first to take chemoimmunotherapy, compare it to just change the chemotherapy part with Venetoclax. Next step, change the immune part from Rituximab to Obinutuzumab targeting CD20, and in the fourth arm adding on Ibrutinib, thus having systematic testing what is actually the optimal combination for frontline treatment of CLL. We here present at ASH 2021 the first part of the primary outcome. We did not yet have enough progression-free survival events to present this part based on the statistical analysis plan, thus it's only the MRD, minimal residual disease assessment, that is presented here. And somehow, to my surprise, we saw that whether we exchanged the chemotherapy part with Venetoclax, it did not change the rate of undetectable MRD levels significantly. However, if we both exchanged chemotherapy with Venetoclax and Rituximab with Obinutuzumab, we saw a significant increase in the proportion of patients achieving undetectable MRD levels. Thus, it seems that we need to change both factors. Then adding on Ibrutinib gave a slightly further increase in terms of undetectable MRD levels, but at the same time also a slightly increase in the proportion of patients with adverse events. Thus, we need to define which patient populations would actually still need to go with chemoimmunotherapy. Might be some patients with IDH mutated phenotype, and which patients would need further intensification than just Obinutuzumab Venetoclax. But this is really bringing us both to understand what is the optimal treatment in the frontline setting, but also needing to go into subgroups and develop what I consider personalized medicine, where we need to be better to define subgroups of patients in need of specific treatment options. We are building further on this principle in the CLL13 trial that we are currently enrolling patients for. Again, a collaboration led by the German CLL study group, but also representing the Holland and the Nordic CLL study groups and a number of different study groups around Europe.